welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy, and this is my garden. This is my garden, y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, by the title of this video, you already know what this is. If you've been following me on my channel, or if you've been seeing my posts, you already know what this video is about. The most tragic thing ever has happened in my garden, y'all. My neighbor's enormous tree fell over my entire garden, and yeah, that happened. So I just wanted to come here and give you guys like a quick tour. As you guys have been seeing the videos before this intro, my neighbors were really kind and came to like start removing the tree a little bit. So they removed a lot of it already, so I'm about to show you guys what they have done so far, and then me and my husband, we're going to try to see what we could do. But this is about to be a whole team effort. I know this could be a little defeating because I have transplanted pretty much everything into my garden, but I'm gonna look on a brighter note because it could have been worse than this, because me and my kids could have been in the garden, and it just so happened that we were not in the garden. Thank you, Jesus. So that happened. But you guys are gonna come with me today. We're gonna see what we can do. This is probably gonna be like a series of trying to clear this garden and see what we can do to salvage what we can salvage. And I still have like a ton of plants that I haven't sold yet and that I haven't given away, so I am going to grow a lot of them in grow bags. So if I lose anything in the garden, I have some that could be replaced. So I'm not that sad. I'm just sad about the amount of work that it's going to take to handle the situation back here. But I'm just, like I said, I'm grateful to God that me and my children are fine, because we're always in this garden, and the time that the tree broke is the time that we're typically in the garden. So we're very grateful for our life. It's just that we have a lot of work to do. And thank you guys, all of you guys, for all of the positive messages. I really appreciate it. I see all of them. I just can't respond to all of them. I thank you guys so much for trying to lift my spirits up, because yes, y'all know gardening can be extremely expensive. So this is definitely going to be a lot of work and a lot of money to take care of for sure. But your life cannot be replaced. So I'm grateful for my life and my children's life and my family's life. So everything else can be replaced one day or the other. Okay, so come with me. Let me give you a little tour so y'all can see what it looks like now, and then we'll see what happens. All right, so come along, come along, come along.
One look and I breathe.
Yeah.
I just got 2 tree branches out.
Huh?
I just got 2 tree branches out.
Oh, be very careful, Aiden. It's very dangerous in there, okay?
Okay. 2 subscribers just garden next to stroll.
Yeah.
You might not be able to hear your videos and hear any. Huh.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, y'all, so this is what the garden looks like right now. The tree has fallen. My neighbors have already, as you can see, a lot of the trees has been cut. If y'all saw the video in the beginning of this video, you saw that the tree up there have fallen all the way down here. And this is my herb garden. This whole place, you couldn't even see it. Aiden, I need you to be careful. Get away from there, please. That big tree that y'all see right there, that was a huge limb that was laying, that it split from, and then it just fell over the trees that we already had here. So it just brought everything down this way. And if y'all remember, this entrance of my garden, this is where I have my tomatoes. I have and I have a bunch of herbs in here. You can see some of them have already been broken, but one thing I do know about tomatoes is that they're resilient, and so am I. I am a resilient person. So this sucks, but I'm looking at the positives of it, because it could have been worse. So we move, okay? We move. But yeah, so this had like all my tomatoes and then a bunch of herbs. But as y'all can see, Ooh, they're broken, but like I said, y'all already know tomatoes, they are gonna bounce back, they're gonna grow back. So I'm not worried about the tomatoes at all. They're gonna grow back, even though they are broken. Some is broken, but I think for the most part this bed, I think this bed is good. What's really bad about this bed is my trellis, my beautiful cattle panel trellis, y'all. Do you know how sturdy a cattle panel is for it to bend? Do you know how hard it is to bend a cattle panel? I don't even know what we're about to do with this, or how we're about to do this. That's the part that's really concerning me, is what are we about to do with this? Yeah, it's really, really bad. Like, can you imagine some?
Dad, I was strong enough to do that, but I tried doing it.
Wow, babe, please be careful. It's like it's weak now, so when I feel like when, wow, be careful because my tomatoes too is attached over here.
I can help you too. I'm
Hey, now move before you hurt yourself.
strong enough to help.
Because I'm just worried that when the tomatoes start to come, the whole thing is gonna collapse. All right, y'all, let's go in the garden. So crazy enough, not crazy enough, I'm super excited that my grape trellis wasn't harmed at all. So you'll see I got my grapes on here. They're still sitting pretty, with the exception of the birds have already gone to work. They have eaten a ton of it, but it is what it is. But this is going into the garden, y'all. The tree over there was all the way here, y'all. It was all the way here. Look at my peppers, oh my gosh. And those are my exotic peppers. So I think I told you guys I got some like exotic peppers from this lady. They're like from different countries, and I got about 8 of them. But some of the peppers I can see from here that they definitely broke, but I think that's it. I think they're gonna grow back. I think they're going to grow back. But y'all, this is, for me, this is one of the saddest part, is my Vego Garden raised bed. The raised bed looks fine, like it is still intact. The tree was all the way on top here. I mean, look at how it bent my trellis. This is where my cantaloupe is in. My cantaloupes are in here. They look like they're fine. My cantaloupes look like they're fine. So, and I'm not too worried about the cantaloupes because, like I said, I have a ton more plants that can be replanted. It's really just the work of it all, and then replacing, like, you know, things like the cattle panel and stuff like that. Those are the things I'm worried about. But yeah, y'all, look at this. Look at this. Look at how much it bent. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at my tomatoes. This is my other tomato bed. So this is where a lot of the damage is actually done. So, you know, over here I have my tomatoes in here, and then in the bed in front of it right there, that's where I have peppers, and that one look like it's completely gone because the entire branch of the tree is in there. So that looked like it's completely gone for sure. But look at the tree, y'all. That's where it split from, and it's quite dangerous. It is quite dangerous because I think the tree that it split from, I feel like the other one will fall soon because of how it is split for sure. But y'all, look at this. So this is where I have my corn seeds. I have my corn seeds and my okra seeds and stuff in here, and then I have peppers over there. I'm gonna try to get closer and see what that looks like. Now when it comes to like the tomatoes, I feel like the tomatoes will be fine. You know, yeah, they're gonna have to start over to grow back, but I think for the most part they will grow back. And I'm not worried about the plants per se. I am not as much worried about the plants as I am worried about the structure. Things like that we built, like the trellises, you know, for the garden with the cattle panels. Like, you know, I had this structure here that we built for the tomatoes to grow on. As you can see, it's completely destroyed, but we'll fix it. You know, I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know what, it's like this garden new. I needed to revamp this entire garden. I just wasn't ready to do that. This was a next year plan to, you know, restructure this entire garden, but it is what it is. We're gonna just have to make do what we could do, okay, with all of this. But y'all, look at this. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. It was so many animals that came running out of this tree when it was falling. I was in my house watching so many squirrels just screech out of here. Wow. But you know what? I think what actually broke the fall a little bit, we have a lot of boxwoods that is like a privacy fencing for us. They're like super tall boxwoods, and the tree up here fell on the boxwoods, and I think that's what helped save the garden a little bit, where it's not like completely flattened down to the ground, which I'm truly grateful about. I am truly grateful about it. Yes, babe? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Remember, I was like, if we had like new beds, we would have used the cuttings from the tree to put on the bottom to fill it up.
So those ones that are need to cut
those nice ones? Yeah, we should get them. We're gonna put them back in the corner over there. Let me walk in here real quick. Wow, 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 wow. So that bed over there is where I have a ton of bell peppers, and then all my hot peppers are over there. Yeah, some of them is definitely gone for sure. Some of them is definitely gone for sure. But this is my garden. Oh my gosh. Is she awake? Now that I've shown you guys the disaster, watch as we try to salvage as many plants as possible, and then just try to clean up as much as possible. I already had so much work to do in this garden. It's like, wow, thanks Mother Nature for giving me more work to do. Thank you guys again for all of the kind words. I really appreciate it. It definitely lifted my spirits, because I definitely was defeated. I felt defeated a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I felt defeated a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much work and time and money, you know. But, you know, as some of you said, you know, our lives are more important than any of these things. These things can be replaced, but our lives cannot. So, well, now it's just trying to get my neighbors to hopefully cut the rest of their trees, because they do have a lot of trees towering over our yard. So, but they're, you know, they're being very nice, and they're helping us remove this. So, alrighty, y'all, let's get started. I know this was like the longest intro ever, but I just wanted to show you guys what was going on. Actually, I just wanted to come and give you guys like a quick look of what's going on. That's why I'm not able to drop a video right now. We got too much on our plate, and y'all know I got to edit them videos, and it takes hours and hours and hours to edit. And now I have hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work to do. So if you guys are looking for me, we'll be back here trying to figure out what we're about. Does that look like So I have the kitties working. I have to put them to work because the birds has been eating the grapes. So we got some for them, okay? We are putting some organza bag over the grapes, and in hopes that it would keep the birds away. They've already eaten so many of them. So I have the kids putting organza bags on the grapes, so that's a little trick, okay? If you have birds eating all of your fruits, especially your grapes, put them in organza bags, or just throw like a bird netting over it. I don't feel like doing that because I feel like those birds don't care. The ones I have here, they gangster, okay? But this is what they look like so far. And then also this is helping keep them out of the way as my husband is trying to clear out the tree. But this is what they're doing. They're putting all the grapes in these little organza bags, which is like a fun little project for them. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
Thank you for helping us.
Why are you recording me?
Thank you for helping us, Aiden.
You're welcome.
Look at all these grapes back here. Stand on this side, and then you can get closer. There you go. Are you good?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Put it in there. There you go. Good job. You don't have to do it tight. Don't do it too tight, okay? Remember, guys, don't do it too tight.
I know. Don't do it too tight.
All right, y'all. So with the organza bag, we wash them inside a bucket before we put them on the grapes. So if you're wondering if you should wash it, I think you should. You should wash your organza bags before you put them in there because they've been through a factory and we all know what that process is like. But alrighty, y'all.
No, you don't have to make it wet.
Gotta get back to work. Well, my husband has done a really good job clearing out this spot. Now we just need to get this away from my Vego Garden raised bed and protect my cantaloupe babies because they are growing like crazy. It's so crazy because they're growing. I was just now about to start attaching them to the trellis. So. This is my other neighbor's yard and she has a huge tree. It's not necessarily over my property, but it's definitely facing my property. Ugh. Look at how big that is. This tree right here was a huge issue. Like if y'all see right there where it's cut, it has a huge hole in the middle. But yeah, it was like a real problem like the last 2 years because that entire branch was leaning over my garden, and one day it stormed and it fell over and we had to do this all over again. So it's like all my neighbors' trees keep destroying my stuff. This is the part of home ownership they don't tell you about, okay? They say get a house, buy a house. They don't tell you all the expenses that come with buying a house. Or after you buy the house, they don't tell you all of the things that you're about to deal with, okay? But here we are. We bought a house and we're in it. Good job, mama. I'm helping Daddy clean up this place. You see what's happening, right? Just like us. Oh my goodness. It's coming along, y'all. It's coming along. My husband is doing such an amazing job removing these. Please be careful. Alrighty, y'all, so this is what it looks like for now. I'm gonna give you guys another update probably tomorrow, because my husband is just cutting that one last, and then we're gonna take a break. We've been out here for a while, so we're gonna take a break, y'all, and I will show you guys, give you guys another update tomorrow or another time that I'm able to give y'all another update. But yeah, so we did the best we could. My husband cut out a lot that he could, and we clear out as much as possible. It's going to rain actually this entire weekend, so we're just trying to hurry up and get some of this stuff off the grass so it doesn't cause more mess. But I will give y'all another update when we clear this, or as we clear this place out, because it's me and my husband, and our neighbors is gonna help when they can. So this is a DIY job. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys so much. Like I said, thank you guys so much for the kind words, the encouragement. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me positive, and things happen and we move. Okay, all right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Yeah, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. I still have a ton of videos to upload for y'all. I was gonna upload a video today and tomorrow, and I just had back-to-back. Y'all see I've been uploading videos back-to-back because I have a lot of transplanting videos that I'm trying to hurry up and get out to y'all. But this craziness happened, so now it's taking a lot of my time. But we're gonna get back to our regular scheduled program very soon. But thank you guys for being here with me. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick, you know, update on what's going on in my garden after you guys saw the post that I made and the tree that fell into my garden. So thanks for being here with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy gardening. It is still going to be a happy gardening because we are happy. We're grateful for our lives, and we're grateful for all things that God has provided for us. Okay, all right, y'all, have a wonderful one. I love you guys, and remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening. Bye, y'all. All right, y'all, so this is what the mesh bags look like on the grapes. My kids did such a great job, but as you can see, we still have a ton more grapes to go that they cannot reach, and honestly, they're tired, so I don't even blame them. They did the best they could. All right, y'all. But you guys will still be getting some gardening content because I still do have things that's growing that is not destroyed in a garden, like things like my jute. You know, I still have things growing here across my fence, like my watermelons, my jutes, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, look at these things. Keep eating my plant. You keep eating my plant. These slugs, this is my bitter ball. These slugs have been going to town with them. Okay, they've been eating them. So this is my bitter ball in here, or my garden eggs, as some of you may know. And then I have some eggplants in there, and then my watermelons in there, my loofah. So that's the good thing, right? I overgrew everything this year, so I have a ton of plants to replant. So when it comes to the plant, I'm not sad about the plant being crushed because I still have a ton more to be able to replace them. It's actually the structure of the garden, things like the cattle panel that was so tough to bring home, and just, you know, all of the different structures in the garden. And one thing I'm grateful for is that my Vego Garden raised bed is good. That thing is sturdy. Okay, Vego Garden, y'all know what y'all doing. Okay, so y'all know if y'all want y'all Vego Garden raised bed, use the link in my description to get yours, because y'all see that thing, it was untouched. Okay, but all right,
and remember, y'all, if you're looking for organic heirloom seeds, go ahead in the description of this video and grab your pack of seeds in my Etsy store and get your garden popping. Bye, y'all. Happy gardening. My signature luxurious body butter is packed with all natural skin loving ingredients such as cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and baobab oil. Whipped to perfection, it is lightly made to be easily absorbed into the skin without clogging your pores. This body butter is free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances.
Your new bestie.